is Sherry from Style Tips with Sherry. Welcome to my channel. On today's video, I'm actually going to do something a little different than a style tip. I am going to tell you about some of my favorite books. Well, why am I telling you this? Well, we're all kind of stuck at home, aren't we? And I think there's one thing that we can do is read, and we might have a lot of time to read. And I just thought, you know what? Let me bring you some of my favorite books. And also at the end though, I am going to give you a few self-care tips. Before we get into my favorite books, I want to tell you that on Thursday night, March 26th, this week, we are having a free informational about the online Christian Image Consultant Academy and the Color Code Academy. So if you've ever wanted to have a side hustle and you've been thinking, oh, this is the time, this is the time. So jump on that informational, but you got to get on the list because you'll get a private invitation. So make sure you go to my website and fill out, it's right at the top of my website. Get on that waiting list so you can be on the webinar with me and I can answer all your questions and tell you all about it. And we'll also link below so you can just click from here. So I hope that I will see you there. But now let's get to my favorite books. One of my new favorite authors is a woman by the name of Gayle Roper. All right, so Gayle Roper just writes the cutest stories. And she is a Christian writer, and her book is called, this one is My Dearly Departed. How funny is that? But if you just want a really kind of cute read, a little mystery involved, and a clean read, she's got a whole bunch of books, lots of series, lots of different books, and I have just been enjoying these so much. So this is the first book I want to tell you about, an author as well. So Gayle Roper, Gayle Roper. The next book that I read this year that I absolutely love is called Everything is Figureoutable. All right, so it's by Marie Forleo, and she's a New York Times bestselling author. And sometimes, you know, it's like, I don't know if I want to read all the top books and all of that, but you know, they're a top book for a reason, I guess. But this is a great book if you're a business woman, or if you are a new entrepreneur, or if you just, you know, are thinking about something that maybe you want to do. But she says in here that everything is figureoutable. And I like that because, you know what, sometimes we don't move forward with things because we don't think we can figure it out. And guess what, my friend? Everything is figureoutable. Another one that I read daily is a book that my prayer warrior friend, Lucy Wilson, gave to me at Christmas. And if you are a grandmother, you have to get this book. So it's called The Power of a Praying Grandparent by Stormie Omartian. And you guys, it is incredible. I have two little granddaughters and some step granddaughters. And so every day it gives you a prayer to read and then little notes that you can read on the other side. And it's so good, you guys. It is so good. I have the little leather bound one. And so I love it. I highlight things and I think about my grandchildren, and you can pray for their parents in here. It's just so great. Another book. And this one is by Lucinda Seacrest McDowell. And I think this would be a really good book for right now in the times that we're in. And it's called Life-Giving Choices, 60 Days to What Matters Most. So if that's kind of where you are right now, it's a devotional. And if that's kind of where you are right now and thinking, oh my goodness, you know, kind of the world is crazy, this might be a really good one for you to check out. All righty. Another one is my friend Pam Farrell and a couple of other authors. I don't know the other ones, but I do know Pam. And if you join us for 40 Days to Fabulous this season, we're in the middle of it now. So by the time you see this, we'll be on our 4th week. But Pam's going to be our guest speaker pretty soon on 40 Days. But she wrote a series of Bible study experiences. And this one is called Discovering Joy in Philippians. And so it's just a great way to go through a whole book of the Bible. She's done one on Psalms. She's done on several. This is just a really great book that if you just are maybe experiencing some anxiety right now, you might want to walk through the book of Philippians and think about joy. Another one, since we're all home and we have to be cooking our own meals, well, you can get takeout, and I would highly recommend that you do that occasionally, maybe even once or twice a week, just to keep our local restaurants in business, and especially if they're still doing takeout. But that's one way you can serve your local community. Another way is not to cancel your gym membership. I know I'm getting off on a tangent here, but I think about our VIP community. We have a VIP community, and I thought if everybody canceled their membership, I wouldn't have a business. And so I want us to think about our own local community, those people that we support. I guess that's a good way to put, if it's your local gym or if it's your local hairdresser, maybe put a check in the mail to her if you can't make your appointment this month. But I would tell you that it's just a great way. And I know I just got off on a tangent, but anyway, when you're home, there is a great book called Healthy, Happy Cooking. And this one is by Lisa Lewis, and she wrote this book for First Place for Health. So if you're not familiar with First Place for Health, it's kind of like the Christian Weight Watcher. So if you're thinking about maybe like working on your weight now that you're home for a few weeks, that would be a great one to check out. I do call it that. I call it the Christian Weight Watchers. But anyway, great recipes in here. I'm not very much of a cook, but I will tell you what, that these recipes, I better talk like this. These recipes are easy to understand and to see. Look how big the writing is, and super easy. This one's Hawaiian grilled cheese, which sounds good. And because they're a weight loss company, they actually are going to help you with eating healthy. And then my last two, and don't go away because I am going to give you a couple of self-care tips at the end of this, but are two books on prayer. All right, so let's talk about this one first. Prayer Streaming by Janet McHenry. And this book is one of the best books on praying that's ever been written. And so it's really helping you to stay in touch with God all day long. Highly recommend this book. And then the one I am working through right now is this book by Jennifer Kennedy Dean, who actually passed away last year. She is a master was a master at prayer. And this is called Living a Praying Life. And every morning I have been working through this, and I've been working through it even with my husband. I go out and I tell him, okay, did you know this? Did you know? It just really helps you with a new way to pray. And in our world, this is so important. Whether we were going through this coronavirus thing or not, we need to know how to pray. And so those last two books, absolutely highly recommend that you order and get. So, okay, now 3 things I want to tell you about. Self-care tips. So number 1, get up and get dressed in the morning. You guys, I'm as guilty about this as probably you are. When you don't have to go anywhere, you tend to, I know I do. It's like I put on today I'm in a t-shirt and I'm in my camo leggings, and it's kind of like, here, I'll show you. Here I am. There I am. Camo leggings. How about that? When I get up and I don't get dressed, I kind of get a little depressed. So I'm going to encourage you that during the week or during your work time, when you would normally go to work, if you're working from home, get up and put some clothes on. Don't be naked. You're not going to be naked anyway. You know what I mean? But get a regular work outfit on. Okay, it can be a little more casual than most, but do your makeup, do your hair. And I'm telling you, I'm as guilty as you are probably. In days that I get up and I go, I'm not going anywhere today, but you'll feel better and you'll be more productive. Number 2, find a nail polish around the house and paint your nails. because probably you shouldn't be going to get your nails done right now if you're, with around all those people. So I love this one. And if you don't have it, maybe the next time you go to the store, you can grab some, but it's Sally Hansen. It's Insta-Dry. So it dries like immediately, so fast. And the color I have is called Go for Gold. So, and I wear it a lot. And so there you go. Then number 3, I think I'm on number 3, is do you have a face mask at home? Or, one of those little packets, maybe you've gotten a sample somewhere. This is the time to kind of spoil yourself a little bit. So get in your drawers, go through, and while you're there, maybe clean out a drawer or two. But I got this sample. It's called Generation Clay, and it's a brightening purple clay mask. And so it kind of just brightens up my skin a little bit. But find a mask, dig through your drawers, go, or when you're out, if you're at the grocery store, maybe go through the line and get a face mask of some kind and just treat yourself. This is the time to think, okay, don't just take advantage of the downtime and do nothing on the downtime, but think, okay, what one self-care item can I do per day? So maybe one day it's painting your nails. Maybe the next day it's putting on a clay mask. Maybe the next day it's putting a lot of moisturizer on your hands, and maybe putting them, just a lot of moisturizer. You could even do coconut oil if you've got some coconut oil, and then put them maybe in a plastic bag. And I don't know what the plastic bag's for, but I've seen it before. So anyway, just kind of get them all soft. And the last thing I want to tell you about is to get a scrub, a body scrub. All right, so this one is called Love for Louise. You guys, this is incredible. It is incredible. It's called Vanilla Lace. It's whipped soap sugar scrub. And if you could smell this through the camera, I am telling you, it is like luxurious. And it does feel like a sugar scrub, but I recommend this product so much. Love for Louise Vanilla Lace Whipped Soap Sugar Scrub. I guess you'd get it online. Somebody gave this to me as a gift. So if we can find out where to get that, we'll link it below. But holy moly, it's incredible. And then there's another sugar scrub that I got that's a lavender sugar scrub that I actually got from my nail lady. She gave it to me when I was there. It was my first time there, and she gave it to me. But if you have a choice, get this one. It's so great. That's just my advice to you this weekend. I hope that you'll do something for yourself. Order a book, read a book. Another thing that I'm doing is every day I started this back in November, but I pick a book of the Bible and I read one chapter a day. And I'm on the book of John right now. It's just so great. It gives you some direction. And I have one of those journaling Bibles that I write on the sides, and I absolutely love it. So anyway, you guys, stay safe, but just enjoy this time and just know that this is going to pass. This is going to pass. This is not forever. And you're going to come out of this better than before, maybe smoother skinned than before, but you're going to come out of this, and your people are going to come out of this, your families and your friends, but we got to stay safe for those around us. And it's just important that you guys know that our hope is in Jesus. And if it wasn't for him, we'd have no hope. So I just want to say that I am thinking about you, and I'm so happy and grateful that you are somebody who watches my YouTube channel. And I hope if you're not subscribed that you will be, and I will bring you something new each and every Saturday. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.